Probably some of it's my fault. I tried to get them to slow down and run some offense, and I think they were wondering, should I shoot it or shouldn't I shoot it? And I don't want them to be like that. I probably got them screwed up. Probably my fault.
You didn't score on the offensive end. Did you feel like your defense in the transition there performed pretty well?
Yeah, I think at times. We've got to get to the point where we finish better. We didn't finish very well in the first half. We finished much better in the second half. Too many balls knocked away from us. Left too many of them short, and we've got to continue to work at that and get better at that. We've got to be able to take advantage of those, and then we've got to get more. The hard thing about playing the way we've been playing is you get to where, especially early in the season, you start to rely on it so much, and we're going to play people that we're not going to be able to turn them over near as frequently, and we're going to have to be able to guard them in the half court. And right now we're not very good at guarding in the half court.
What kind of lift is Jay Sean giving you guys off the bench the past two games?
We played a lot harder today. I've always had a guy who I thought could come in and change the game off of the bench, and I think he does that. You know, Missoula did that for us, and you know, I've just always thought that was important to have a guy who, if you start out kind of slow like we did, you could make a sub and get somebody in there that could kind of change it at either offensively or defensively. And hopefully Jay Sean can do that for us. Jay Sean's just got to continue to play harder. He's athletic. I mean, he's got ability, he's got strength, and he's bouncy, and we just got to get like the rest of them. We've just got to be more consistent in everything that we do.
The past couple of games, have you been trying to see what Tavon can give you, like where he is in his progression right now?
Well, I don't have Beetle and I don't have Brandon, and I really think that, you know, at this point in time, the best thing to do is redshirt Lamont. So I got 10 guys. I mean, we're going to need 10 guys. I could use 11, but 10 will work.
Coach, you had 7 of them in double figures points-wise. How do you feel so far at this point in the season about ball movement?
Wasn't very good start the game. I thought we tried to do too many things, you know, kind of from an individual deal that wasn't there. I mean, so I'm good with, you know, if you can beat your man, but if it's not there, don't do it. And our recognition of it being there and not being there wasn't very good. Well, I thought we were much better when we passed the ball and much better when we got more guys involved. I think that's going to be the strength of this team, is that you can't single in on one guy and say, well, if you stop him, you know, you're gonna really slow him down, because hopefully we have more guys that can score.
News on Brandon today?
No, I didn't personally. I just kind of know what got it third hand. I'll find out tomorrow. I always found it was better to go to the organ grinder, not the monkey. You know what I mean?
Bob, with Tavon, do you know what you may have with him yet? I know he's behind and he's going to scram a little bit, but if he's your 10th guy, is he a shooter, a driver, just an energy guy, a TBA?
Well, I think he gives us energy. I think his attitude's been great. I mean, he's been great over on the bench. Yeah, we thought he could score. Like, I mean, he scored really his whole career. It's hard when you're trying to figure out if you're doing the right thing or not, you know. Especially when those guys that don't care if they do the right thing or not, it's not so hard, I guess. But when you're kind of, you're conscious of trying to do the right thing, and you're not sure whether you're doing the right thing or not doing the right thing. It makes it more difficult.
Coach Page Jay Sean was talking about he was able to kind of get into the feel of his role on his team once he kind of was able to see the big picture. And you know, for a senior, that can be tough sometimes. He's played a lot of ball and still come off the bench. Why has he been able to accept and excel?
Listen, I don't know why it's that difficult, really. I had a guy, Darnell Burton, who was, I don't know where he is now on the all-time scoring list, but he was about in the top 7 or 8 all-time leading scorers in the history of Cincinnati, and he never started a game in 4 years. Not a game. And was always our second, or at his worst year, 3rd leading scorer on the team. But he understood that I needed him to come off the bench. I needed him to come off the bench and give us a boost, you know. And you think they were wrong when they had John Havlicek being 6th man? I mean, I think it worked out pretty well for him and for them. You know, I guess everybody wants to run out there on the carpet, but I'd rather finish the game than start the game. And you know, Jay Sean continues to get better. I mean, he's like everybody else. He just got to get more consistent. We're just not very consistent. Aside from Devin, I think Dev's pretty consistent, but aside from him, we don't have many consistent entities out there.
Apples and oranges, but you had 3 guys double-double tonight. The football team on Saturday had 3 guys in 100 yards. What do you think is tougher? Double-double, 100-yard game for a football game?
I didn't see my guys get hit the way they get hit, so I'd probably vote for them, Bob. I don't know. We got 50 rebounds, so somebody had to get them.
You said Devin's consistent. Can you be successful if he doesn't double-double?
I don't know if he has a double-double, but he's got a rebound for us. He's been a really good offensive rebounder. I think he's getting better at defensive rebounding. John's a much better offensive rebounder.
Coach, what do you like or maybe dislike about getting your team away, you know, in these tournament kind of situations?
That you're not going with us. That's the thing that bothers me more than anything, Justin. I got to be honest with you. I mean, it's killing me. But yeah, it's tough. I'm telling you, it's tough. Well, we need to play some good competition, and that's good competition. And it's great to play good competition on a neutral site. I think that's good. I thought going to Puerto Rico and playing well in Puerto Rico and winning last year really was good for us. I thought it helped our confidence. I thought it helped our esprit de corps. I thought it was good.
Confidence-wise, this team seems like it might be at a better place maybe this year going into the tournament than it was last year. Am I right on that? Or?
Maybe they are. I'm not. We're not consistent, you know. I just think we got to get way more consistent in the things that are constants. You know, we're not going to be consistent shooting the ball, although we should shoot it way better than what we've shot it. And we haven't shot it very well because, quite frankly, we've taken some bad shots. But, I mean, defensively, we should be pretty consistent, and we're not. Rebounding the ball, we should be pretty consistent, and we're not. So, I think we've got to understand how important those constants are.
Coach, will you know everything you need to know about your team after this trip to Vegas?
No, because Justin won't be there, and I rely on reading his column to find out what the hell's going on. And quite frankly, I mean, it's really helps me. Well, it's just hard to do from the radio, though, Justin. I mean, Well, I know, no, I'm not gonna. Well, I don't ever know everything.
Coach, you mentioned that Jonathan's better at offensive rebounding and Devin was first. I think that's a little bit easier to learn, but what are the things you've got to do differently to become a defensive rebounder to add that to the overall package?
Well, offensive rebounding, you're not trying to keep your guy from rebounding. You're just trying to go get it. You know, I think to block out and then go get the ball is harder. And I think you kind of, when your guys shoot it, you've seen them shoot it thousands of times, so you kind of know where the ball's going a little bit better than you do from other people.
That's what they tell me. Anything else?